Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Giants. I like to say that. So last night there was an announcement that the NBA shut down the whole season because of a Utah Jazz player. Thank you, Utah, for shutting that down. Here's what's occurring is people are losing their minds over a possibility. I talked about this the other day with Salmonic Action. I want to bring this up again today. Is that we get in this frenzy of trying to prepare for something, but we do it at the cost of everything, and so people are shutting down, they're not going to work, they're letting their kids stay home. It's like chaos. And so what I want to bring up again is Salmonic Action, and what that is, and I made this up, it's in my book, The Art of Accomplishment. But Salmonic Action is the idea that a salmon, and this is where it comes from, a salmon has the ability to stand perfectly still in the roughest of water. And so while the current is flowing around it, it won't move, not even an inch. It just stays perfectly still. It's amazing. It creates a vortex around it. So everything is passing around it and it stays still. And then at the moment of opportunity, it dodges forward upstream at lightning speed. And so the analogy there is that when the world is in chaos, hold still. Don't follow the crowd and go downstream. Don't jump in and just float downstream. I said in the last video, even a dead fish can float downstream. And so in this, what you want to do is you want to just hold still while all this chaos is going on. Let it play out. Let's see where it goes. You'll know what to do. When it's time to act, act. If it's time to do nothing, do nothing. Just sit still. But just watch it go by you, but don't become a part of it, because the moment you become a part of it, you float downstream, you go backward. And that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to make progress here. So even with things like this book launch, my goal today is to hold still. I'll watch for things, but at the same time, I continue moving forward, moving upward, upstream. And that's what you can do in your life is don't follow the crowd. Don't get into the chaos. Be prepared if you need to be. Be in a position where if you need to act, you can act at lightning speed. But don't follow the crowd. Don't swim downstream. And so that's a quick video this morning. I watched my kids this morning and they're concerned a little bit. But I reassure them that this is something that we can get through together. And so we just got to allow fear to be present. It's okay for it to be present, but it doesn't have to become a part of us. And so when you understand what this virus is and what it can do, yeah, it's impactful. It's pretty intense. I watched a video this morning of a guy that actually had the virus, and he said it was a high fever at the snap of a finger. He went from normal temperature to 103 degrees, which is substantial. And he didn't have the wet, sneezy, runny nose cough that you would normally expect with a fever. He had a dry cough, but he was dehydrated. And so maybe that's the message today is stay hydrated more than anything. But stay hydrated and watch the temperature, if that occurs. But you can get through this. And so just be prepared for it, but don't become it. When you turn the light on your fears, you can actually look at them for what they are. And when you really understand this virus, you can understand it as a virus, that it is a threat, but you can know how to handle it when it does occur. And so that's the thing, is just really know what you're afraid of. And this applies to life, because we get so afraid of things and we build up this story in our minds of all the possibilities. And I lived 10, 15 years straight of fear of all the possibilities of things that could go wrong. And the reality is that none of those came true for me. And so as you're going through your life, if you're afraid, it's okay to be afraid. Be afraid, but engage with your life. Understand what you're afraid of. Turn the light on it and look at it for what it really is. Understand it, and that helps you to prepare. And like the salmon, going back to that analogy, hold still. Don't get drastic. Don't go downstream with the crowd. Hold still. And then when you see opportunities, move at lightning speed on those. So I repeated a few times there just to re-engage you with that story. Go create an amazing day today. It's a beautiful day outside. It's sunny. If something needs to be done, I know that you can handle it. So don't change your life or shut down your life and your dreams and your visions because you're scared. Be scared and move forward. I hope that's a helpful message today. You guys go make it amazing, and I'll see you on the next video.